Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tyson here with Diniz Farms, and it's a nice beautiful day here in Mercer County. And today we're going to mow down the Triticale and likely the rye, depending on what the yield's like. So we've got field 3's Triticale here, and we got field 26 there in rye and field 22 here in rye. These are all leased fields. So we're gonna mow it down. We're eventually gonna bale it and wrap it here at likely this farm actually. I was gonna put some here, but I think I'm gonna put a silo up this year. So let's get started here. Hey HH Quarter Horses, how's it going? Hey Cody McBride, how's it going, man? Hey Eli, how's it going, man? Alright, I got my stuff unmuted back now. You guys can I can talk in the Discord again.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna start muting my Discord just so I can talk to the chat.
Damn.
Let's have the fun going back and watching the stream and laughing at it. That's what I did last night.
Oh, I know.
He needs a highlight channel. He needs highlights reels.
I make highlights,
like
it's just stuff that I don't want to share. It's the stuff I have to cut out as I make a highlight of it before I cut it.
I wish you was somehow saving last night.
Oh, I did. The part I cut out last night, I saved that. I'll download it and send it to you.
Oh god. It's crazy finding out me and Mark were literally from the same area. Literally.
I know, dude.
I was
Dude,
like, this whole fucking world in like literally the same county.
And the funnier thing was, you said your name, like, that's who you are? Like, I didn't, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't, like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you had a fake name because it sounds so close to that one guy, the
Billy Mays.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever. This guy's using a very creative
no, that's
fake
my
name.
real name.
I
always
awesome.
fuck with people though, because they'll fuck with me about it. I was like, yeah, that's my uncle, dude. He's dead. Why are you fucking talking about him? Fucked up.
Dude,
but wait, there's more.
Yeah, you...
You gotta tell me if this looks like a real life rotary hoe, the way I have it in-gamed here. No, you gotta tell me if the way I in-gamed it looks realistic.
Okay.
Red Mitch is my rotary hoe.
I can't believe it banned people for saying that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I can't.
Stupid shit ever.
I can't even say the name
of the guy
of
got banned, weren't you? You were one of the guys that got banned, weren't you?
Oh, it wasn't me.
Oh.
I wanted to say something, but after I saw that, I was like, well, I'm not even going to be worth it.
Oh boy.
I used to hate these fucking things.
Alright.
It'll be...
Canopy tractor.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, in an open station? That's a nightmare.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We didn't have a cab tractor. Well, we had a 4840, but that was just... I never got to run it, so I was like 16 till I had a cab tractor to run.
Alright guys, I'm gonna mute my stuff here to respond to the chat. One second.
Yes, oh my god.
Hey, yeah, Jesse, I went and leased a whole bunch of fields on the one stream. I expanded the farm quite a bit. That's good to hear, Cody. Glad you're enjoying the map. You're the guy that had problem with West Texas, right? Hey, Adam. Just mowing down the Triticale here, getting some feed for the cattle. What are you up to, man? Jesse, I know. I can't believe how many guys from Ontario I've met since I started streaming, even. Eli, to set up the shifter, you're going to want to set up your steering wheel and everything. Download the vehicle control add-on. And then go into your settings. And then on your settings page, in the main menu, you want to turn off all your dead zones for all your steering wheel stuff. First off, make sure it's not 14%. It sets it to 14% by default. Change that to 0. And then go in and then your VCL, add a whole bunch of controls. You need to bind one for... We'll just do this quickly here. You got to bind all your shifter controls here. And you need to bind one that is for your neutral/park. And then one for directional change, and then away you go. You're ready to rock for that. Hey Logan, how's it going? Hi Amy, how's it going? Jake, I'll tell Bailey in a second here. Jerry, I'm gonna ask in a second here when I unmute my stuff. The question. Hey Braden, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Hey the Pretender, yes, the map has its own built-in geo. It needs one because of all the custom crops. You can see down here you got your alfalfa, short season soybeans, rye, triticale, and silage corn are all added, so they need their own. They needs a custom gear to work. He got pulled over in the truck with the broken frame. You want to know bad spread manure than open station? I can only imagine, man. I haven't seen somebody do that in a while. Hey, did you get a good yield, Jesse? What new tractor am I going to get? I'm going to buy one specifically for haying and manure spreading. And then I'm likely going to get some newer stuff. I'm thinking this year this is going to be a lot more profitable than the last couple of years because I made some better decisions. That's good to hear, Cody. Everything's functional on my map. I have never played on the West Texas map, but I was going to give it a try. Logan, we had a guy get pulled over for the same thing here. The cops made a post about it thinking they were right, and they had to take the post down because of how wrong they were. They were getting roasted in the comments.
Be on there.
Alright,
I
I'm
mean,
going to
hell,
get it
all
again.
you need is a damn. Some of them got a sock. Ooh, I like the exhaust on it too. It's like the right way.
Yeah. There you go.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Smebby, Jerry wants to know when we're going to play on Gresham again. Are you guys planning to play this weekend? Or I guess it's kind of just whenever Kyle and
I like how they still spin.
Yeah,
Eric
we might
are
be able to play by probably end of November next year is when they'll be in.
oh boy.
Hell yeah.
This year.
I guess now that they're all in the fields, they're pretty much too busy to play right now, eh?
I gotta pull up the weather for where they live so I can see
Oh, I
if
guess-
they're
Yeah,
actually.
we started playing tomorrow.
That makes sense too. Just wait for a rainy Saturday and away we go.
12,000 fucking acres.
Alright, it's supposed to rain in Gresham on Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, so
Maybe.
Well, we gotta wait for it to rain on a Saturday.
You plan on making a wing version of that?
Yeah, I want to make a 40-foot wing version
Yeah, that'd be
in case
badass.
you really want to use it, you know?
I'd rock the 40-foot. Maybe not in this map,
Yeah.
but I would. I'd definitely hook that up to an 80-30 or something.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, how fast did you drive these? Because from what I've read and learned, they go about 10.
You as fast as you can hold on.
I could make it
Faster
go
the
pop up
better.
to 12. I could make it go to 12
Well,
miles an hour.
that's seriously, that's what it is. Like, it's because, you know, the faster you run, the better it does, you know.
Yeah.
Because all you're doing is busting a crust. A lot of them used it, like, after you had a hard rain.
Yep.
Like, and, you know, after you plant the corn, it's got a hard rain. Or they used it for beans, and it knocked them back like the rollers they do now.
Yeah.
I've known people that use them for that, like, you know.
Oh, everybody hopes they make more money than last year, Jesse. Oh yeah, the Southern Georgia US Geo would probably have a lot of inconsistencies with this map. Probably wondering why you're able to plant cotton in Ohio. Yeah, that makes total sense, right, Logan? Jesse, the J&M gravity wagons, all the gravity wagons break in this game because of the way they're scripted. They scripted them in a way that allows them to do it without a custom script, but then the problem is they break pretty easily. But I've actually figured out, I have an idea of how to fix it, but I haven't gotten around to actually implementing it yet. It's one of those random things that I'm going to try sometime. Cody, I think I saw somebody post about that on Facebook about how that's not functional. I do want to make a functional ethanol plant on a map someday, but I don't know what map to do it on. I'd have it basically so the plant buys your corn, and you'd have to own it. It would kind of work like a BGA. You sell it corn, and then you get the byproducts for free if you own it. Oh, that does sound pretty sketchy. How loaded was it? And Jesse, I'm assuming you're talking about the rotary hoe there.
Because that cultivator you had, we have one of those in real life, but ours
Yeah,
is a
but that
40
exhaust
footer.
needs some help on it, though.
It does.
Pretty sure I just hit the sign twice.
It looked too fat.
A little bit.
Looks like that 4230 one I've seen. Actually, the best muffler I've seen for them is what's the Black Sheep's 4240 style one. That's
Yeah.
the best 42 and 40 like the small 40s, best exhaust I've seen. But I don't like it how they put it with a 4440. I don't think the right one. I do like setting that way though.
Hey,
There you go.
Bailey, Jake even says you're a hair lip, I think he said. I'd have to scroll back up. I forgot to tell you that. I unmuted myself last time.
He did what? Who?
Jake Even, he says he played with you in FS15.
Oh, God. I've known him a long time.
Yeah, he says he's known you a long time. Jake, if I did the ethanol plant on that map, that means I'd have to do large scale farming, and I don't know if I could do that.
Oh, Jakey Poo.
Wait, the cop was from Minnesota? I'm confused, Logan. And thanks, Adam. I'm glad you're enjoying that thing. I thought I'd get a lot of complaints that the interior is wrong, but people just love it just because of the tire options and whatnot, I guess. I do apologize that it took me almost 2 years to make the thing, but it was an off and on project, and gotta thank Western Iowa for really making the steps not look like somebody just cobbled them together with a welder. They look absolutely amazing now that he redid them. You still there, Nick? Nick?
What are you kissing my ass for now?
Yeah, the steps on that 8030, dude. I didn't even notice them until you started redoing them. It's like the guy just took a bunch of shapes and just said, "All right, these are steps," and then you completely redid them.
I was waiting for you wanting another project or something.
Oh no. I'm good with that little case you're doing now. That's gonna be pretty sweet. I think a lot of people are gonna love that.
I always get scared to step foot in here anymore. Like, who's gonna want what?
Just disappear for 10 minutes and they'll leave. It's usually me that wants something though.
I just have questions.
I gotta say, it's a lot nicer to mow this field than those little tiny ones back at the main farm.
That thing turned out pretty badass, Rooster.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually, like, I was thinking about making all of these arms individual moving parts reference to the frame, and making, but if you did that, you would need a collision for each of the arms, right? And then,
Yes.
I think it would just be too much. I don't want to lag games. The way it is right now,
The way it is pretty nice. I like when you pick it up, it still rolls a little bit.
Yeah, they've got momentum to them.
Yeah.
It takes time for them to spin down, yeah.
Very realistic there.
Well, because I have one of those in real life, but ours is a 40-footer.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to make a big wing fold. I wanted to make a 15-footer, and then the pole behind 28-footer, and then a wing fold 40-footer. To get, like, all three styles of them.
Yeah. This would be good for, like, you had on that 40-20 and stuff. That'd be a nice start out.
Exactly.
That's because back in, the 70s, that tool right there was used every year.
Yeah.
That was their main tool at one time. Now they're getting, around here, they're getting pretty scarce. Like, you see them in the junk pile and shit like that.
Yep. No, for
Yeah,
sure.
ours just sits in the shed folded up.
They're not worth
Like,
selling because
everybody's no-till now. Back when you're conventional, you had a little rain, man, you had to go.
And it's not worth selling them because no one wants to buy them. They're not worth jack crap. So.
And they could save you 1 year where it happened to.
Oh yeah.
Where you just needed it.
One of our sister farms, they went, they used theirs. They bought some. They bought a brand new, and I'm.
Hey, that's quite a drive that cop took. Hey, I'm doing pretty good today, Farmer Dusty. How you doing, man? And the 4,000 pounds doesn't sound like a whole lot for a farm haul, but I guess if you're going road gear. Hey, B. Lindner, there is a tutorial, I believe it's number 4, which is the TMR tutorial. Kind of talks about about how to mix the TMR, and then most of the stuff is broken down pretty simply. Like this is the Triticale mows into grass, for example, and you can either wrap it or forage harvest it. And it explains the purpose of the earlage and whatnot in that video. But if you watch the corn and corn processing video too, that'll give you a rough idea too of how the feeding works. Oh man, why was the cop even 100 miles out of his jurisdiction, man? That's wild. He should have stayed in the city if he didn't know that tractors could pull hay wagons. Jesse, yes, you can definitely edit the geo. Everything all you gotta do is move up the point when the rye and triticale ripen to one transition sooner, and then just balance it out kind of in the geo. But otherwise, you can plant the silage corn now. Like, I think this is early enough, is it not? Like, this would be the equivalent of May. I mean, you're just now in the beginning of when you can plant it on my chart. So I don't know if you still want to move it forward or not. But this is the second month of spring, so this is technically May as well. I'm not totally understanding what you're asking. Like, I don't know how soon you guys or how late you can plant silage corn in real life, I should say. But hey, Tayden, how's it going? Was that what you posted, Jesse? That video? Was that a rotary hoe? Hey, Chris, happy Easter, man. $10 miles per hour uphill. That's 16 kilometers an hour. I bet you everybody behind you was late for wherever they were going. Hey, Braden. To make grass silage, it's so in the base game, you know how you would mow grass and then forage harvest it? That's same concept, but Maize Plus separates it. Grass silage is now separate from corn silage. So you just forage harvest, or you can bale the grass as well, and then wrap it with the Anderson or one of the other wrappers. That'll make a WCS bale. And a corn cultivator. Oh man, you should call up your buddy who's got that 2-row on his combine. Come pick those up. A 12-foot disc. Oh man, that's some prime farm equipment, man. When you just get a nice sweet corn farm going, you got a rotary hoe, a corn cultivator, and a 12-foot disc. You just need a corn planter.
Closest thing I have to that thing you're making in my
Oh
save
yeah,
game.
that's one of those old cultivators. That's pretty cool.
I don't remember who I got it from or where I got it from, but
Alright, has Tritracks false.
Yeah, just copy what I've got here.
Hey, no problem, Braden.
Make sure you add rest load and REPR, like representation, like
Is that
where
what
it's represented.
That makes sense.
The Repper.
I just call it the rep R. I
Yeah.
figured it was representation, but I never really.
Alright,
Right.
do you have your rest load?
These are obviously subject to change. My rest load is 0.4.
There's actually a function in the game that'll set your rest load, tell you what it is. Wade, go into your F11 menu, go to the last page, and do analyze vehicle, then check your log. It'll tell you what your rest load should be. I never set them up correctly. I don't see what they do. But if you're doing a tillage implement, you might want to do them right.
And if you wanted them to sink deeper in the ground, you could have them squishier.
Mm-hmm.
Or make your radius smaller.
Okay. Can you send me from your physics line? So I can copy that.
Hey, Jesse, it sounds like, did you plant your rye or triticale in the winter, or did you plant it in the spring? It sounds like it didn't ripen in time because you planted it in the spring, possibly, or it was just really late in the winter. Okay, I never played Lincoln Creek in FS19, but now everybody's talking about it. Now I guess I should probably give it a try. I do know it's a dairy map. I did look at it at one point because I wanted the calf stuff out of it. I think it had calf stuff on it, but I never bothered using it a long time ago before I even figured out half this stuff. But yeah, I did look at it, and it does look like a massive dairy, but I don't know much else about it. I should probably look at it. All right, Jesse. Yeah, it is getting. I guess it's 10:39 here as well, but I like to stream late because that's kind of like my normal time. But sometimes I do them easy. Sometimes I do them earlier too. Like last night, that was kind of early for me. I have no idea what's going on there with Jake and Joby. I don't know what his name says there. Okay, yeah, Jesse, it's got to be planted in the winter in order to be ripe in time. Do they plant it in the spring in real life? I don't know much about it. I just kind of just went by what I understood. But I figured it would be a winter crop that you just harvest in the spring kind of thing. So that's how I set it up.
Now let me try baking this. I think it's... Oh, I gotta rename everything. Crap.
You know, that was a dumb joke. I'm not gonna say. I have homework to do, and it's 11 o'clock. Let's do it midnight.
Haha, we're on spring
We won't
break.
have time for that.
Cold as hell.
I have my exporter set up to automatically i3D map everything, so I need to rename everything the exact same I had it before.
Oh, Nick, I sent your shed back into the mod hub last night. I forgot to tell you.
We're back.
Oh, you
fixed,
did?
Yeah, I think I fixed everything. I think they're gonna complain about one thing but I don't have the screenshots of what they said was wrong with it.
That's American.
Yeah, it's a really low poly shed. It looks really awesome. I'm hoping they approve it.
That's the reason why. That's what I was getting at.
Oh yeah. That'll be the other complaint. But I know there's
this is not a European. It's not 3 metric disc.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a few complaints, but I think the mirrors part will get approved at least. But it's pretty awesome to get 2 things on in one day.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yep.
So I bought that new steering wheel with the
Yep.
clutch on it.
Yeah.
Do you use your clutch at all?
Oh yeah. If you watch the stream, I'm pushing the clutch right now. You can see it go up to a. You can see that percentage there. That's how far the clutch pedal's down.
Oh, sweet.
So
Still
yeah,
use
you
my
got to use the
controller.
VCA to make it functional.
Yeah, I use it now. I just want to make it justifiable for spending that much money.
Oh, dude,
Well, I got my Thrustmaster right here, but I use it for ATS mostly.
go in the new breed channel and grab all those transmission configs, and you won't look back.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be here till the 8th.
I'll help you set it up if you're on late some night. We can go back and forth about this. I'll get you set up with all the, and then I'll teach you how to write your own so you can do all the case ones, because I don't know what case uses for transmissions. But we've got just
They
about
don't.
every John Deere one. They don't.
You can add one in there.
They just grind them. That's all. That's all you
Okay.
do. That's all.
Yeah, you can build your own. Like you can actually build the realistic ones. Like if I open a VCA panel, and I've been meaning to make videos about these and then show people how to install them, but like I can't switch them. But I guess I should show you. They got quad range. I got the 8-speed power shift. I got the 15-speed power shift. I got the 16-speed power shift. I got the 19-speed power shift. I've got the 8-speed synchro. So like the 40/20 on the dash, where you got the stations and the gear, 2 gears in each station. I got that. I
Can
think
you go to 6 and 8 on the 5?
No, it doesn't let you. I can set it up. I can set it up so they can all go on the fly, or none of them go on the fly. He doesn't allow you to do partial power shifts.
Damn it.
I know.
Or does it do it when you get in between the gears if you don't know how to shift it?
No.
When I get some slop in them, I've seen it happen.
No.
Get
I
in
wish
between
you could-
gears.
I can make it so the shift time is like really long, so it takes you a couple seconds to figure out what gear you're in, or like it makes it seem that way.
I know a lot of people, they'll look at that chart like, oh my god, that looks so confusing. But once you get it, man, it's like, you're like, okay, I see why they did it this way. It's like having ranges with your gears. They're all set up like that.
Yeah. So if I understood how these worked in real life better, I could probably make them a little bit more realistic. Like I think in real life, and I could be wrong on this, but I think a quad range actually has a high-low inside of it, but you don't know that because they set the shifter up because you have that partial power shift. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. I really want to talk to somebody who's ripped a quad range apart. I want to know how they actually work inside. Like how many actual different things. I know this is like a clutch pack.
Well, it's pretty much a power quad, but it's all synchronized.
Yeah.
You know, you got a clutch to go to high to load and go to your gears.
Well,
It's like the turtle shift, you know, on the manhand tractors where you got them in between your feet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got really good at them. They're kind of high low. I call them a turtle ship. But
Yeah, I know what
they're
you're talking
pretty
about.
neat
That was the
once you get used to 'em.
first tractor I ever drove had one of those. But
The 1-2 and a reverse on it.
yeah, and then you got on the other side you got 4 gears.
One in four,
It
one
wasn't
in
a John Deere
five,
though.
and
It wasn't a John Deere. It
2
was
and
an
3.
Alice, but same concept.
They were pretty. We had a bunch of them. Once you got used to them, shoot, I could drive the crap out of them. You know, they weren't too bad once you got, because you could turn it right. You could just leave it in the same gear and just change your range real quick.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to stop for them. You just clutch it and let it roll.
Yeah, and then the quad range. What's nice about it is you can go from 1 to 2 just by slapping the lever over without pressing the clutch. Right. That's I can't simulate that yet, but I have I have a theory on how I could. If I would basically have to. I'd have to add a high-low kind of thing that doesn't require the clutch, but I don't think he's added that simulation yet. But hey Colton, in order to plant Triticale, it's got to be built into the map. Logan, did you guys ever take it apart? Do you know how the actual partial power shift part of it works? And Jesse, there will be a 7810 on this mower at some point. But
4440 myself.
Yeah, they're all the same. The quad ranges, as far as I understand. It wasn't until they went to the what did they go? They went power quad, then auto quad.
Yeah, you got your. Well, then you got auto quad is. Well, they had an auto power too, which was an IVT basically. They had like in a 7810 the last year.
Yep. So
that was auto power.
Oh, okay.
And then you had, like you said, you had an auto quad.
And there was a power quad as well.
Just, yeah, your power quad was first, and then all the auto quad was, it just changed it for you.
Yep. So power quad was the one with the turtle and the rabbit on it. You just push to select your gear. You set the range, and then you pushed a button to select the gear, right?
Right. Which at first, in the 1000 series is another shifter. They had it as a shifter. You'd have your range, and then you'd have your 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they're all on one shifter, and the buttons are on top of it. But the 6400s, the 7410s, they had like a 1, 2, 3, 4, just a knob you push forward.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. I've only ever
it's the same. They just went to electric button on the gears.
Yep. But essentially,
then you got your 16. It's the same difference.
Yeah, essentially though, you can shift those on the fly without pressing the clutch.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's why I call it a power shift, because it's synchronized in the range per se, but in the gear itself, it's power shift.
Yep.
Which like even now, when I go from ours we got now, we got two 6155Ms, new ones, and they are 20 speeds, so you got five ranges and 4 in them, and then your last one, I just, like I do the 40/20, I just push the clutch in, and just while it's rolling, you can go in your last gear. Or I could go, I usually start off in C, and then you can press clutch and you can go into D and E without even having to stop. You don't have to stop in them.
E is your road gear, right?
Yeah. And then you got the 24, which is F is your road gear.
Yep. Okay. Hey Jesse, YouTube doesn't allow people who aren't moderators to post links. It's something that I can't change. So you have to either drop it by Discord, or you might be able to comment it on one of my community posts. Yeah, I hear the 6Ms have a lot of problems from a lot of people. Got a few other things I want to reply to here. Is there even any Minneapolis Moline mods out, Logan? Because that'd be pretty sweet to see, somebody using all of that stuff to play on this map. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they do. White has a history on Mercer County, from what Pleasant View Farm said. They made the 3 Series tractors here in Mercer County, and I think he also said they made the manure spreaders from New Idea.
They got the Oliver version, or the Moline version of the Oliver.
Oh yeah.
Which one was that?
Were they the 55 series? Or I don't know how they named their series.
15. or 1855.
Yeah,
maybe,
that style. Yeah.
1955, something like that. Yeah, I've seen a. Oh, it was on Old Iron, or Old Iron, I think.
They look pretty good as loader tractors. Hey,
Atco's always been big in Ohio.
I didn't know that. I
Oh,
honestly.
look,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
like,
Well, that's where they all kind of came from.
Oh,
right.
that makes sense.
I know guys who run Oliver 1855s, and I know guys who run Ideal combines. You know,
It's
like,
bit of a gap there.
right.
They
Northwest,
be
like
around here,
Northwest
but I don't
Ohio,
know.
where it's like flat, you'll see a lot of cat equipment and a lot of like Fent Agco Ideals, Masseys. Shit gets wild.
Yeah, I've never
down
seen an
here,
Ideal
we don't
yet.
have the-
I haven't seen an
Oh, they're
Ideal yet.
fucking, they're giant.
I can only imagine.
Giant
They have the biggest
turds.
drain tank of all combines for standard, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna reply to a bunch here, so I'm gonna mute my stuff so you guys don't have to talk over me. So, did you buy a 4040 with a power shift, Logan? Hey, Colton, thanks, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Have you tried out the map yet, yourself? Case Farmall A140. That's actually got more power than your 4040, man. probably not as good for tillage, but I bet you it's if you're using it as a loader tractor, it's probably a lot better for that than a 4040 would be. Just because it's a little more modern. I've seen the G1000 in screenshots, but I've never seen any links to download it. Yeah, they were all the same in the late years, Jesse. Oh, that makes sense. Everybody here still runs a 6-row for the most part.
Tyson.
Yeah.
1795.
LR modding is doing a 1725C, 1745, 1760, and 1790 planners.
Yes.
Where's my phone?
Go.
Dude, I don't have my phone in here.
1790.
He's doing
Did
1775 24 right now.
Did you say 1765 in that list?
60, not 65.
Ah, whatever, close enough.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
just do it all.
Dude, we're finally got it, but are they going to be 5 million poly?
Yes.
Can you drop the
Oh, okay.
screenshots in my off-topic channel so I can see it? I don't want to pause the stream.
Yes.
Ooh, there
What's
it
a
is.
1745? Oh, that's the new one, the 8-row.
That's the side fold one, dude.
Oh my god, that's a lot of work to do all those.
Fucking LR's got
I just want a 1790. I'll be happy. That's what we use.
It's in the lobby.
I think that the lobby? Alright, 1 second here. 1 second, guys. Just get Alt-Tab for a second. I want to see these planners.
He's
Just
got
got the frame done.
of the 1775.
Oh, that's pretty... He's making good progress, but Custom's doing the same thing, dude. Why does he constantly undercut them on that and then deliver a 5 million poly model?
Oh, he'll do better.
I hope so. I mean, he's probably getting that console money, so he's probably hired a bunch of other Brazilian guys to work under him.
No,
Give him
dude,
my
I think he does everything by himself.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I hope he does the 1760 next. We need that so bad. I think it'd probably be the last thing he does though, because the console
Was that
guys
the
don't like the
3-point
small
hitch
scale
one?
stuff.
Oh, 1760. Yeah, I got you,
1760 is
Never
the
mind.
classic front fold 12-row.
Yeah. I got you. I remember now.
Oh,
I want a 1790 because that's what we use a lot here.
You guys use
I forgot to
Plant
reply to a
bean,
guy here.
Your corn with it.
Hey, Kyle, I missed your message earlier. You're welcome to join the voice chat. Just click the Discord link.
Do you guys have a 12, bro?
No,
1790?
1632.
Hell yeah.
We got 1795s now. Hydraulic downforce, electric drive.
precision?
No precision. We got one. We got one 1790 that's been redone to precision, and I want to get rid. We're going to get rid of. We're trying to get rid of it because it's hard to get one that jive with the other ones. You know.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how many other people that I asked to do a 1760 started on it and now are looking at LR modding. Because I told, like, everybody. Where'd Nick go? I had my stuff muted when he left. Did he go to bed?
Think so.
Alright, well, I'll probably talk to him tomorrow, or whenever this shifter shows up. And his steering wheel.
Someone commented on LR's post said, "Is this all platforms?" And LR Modding said, "Perhaps."
Oh boy. I'm scared.
So,
I'm not worried about it.
Well,
oh, he's already got trash ass wheels on there.
I got my
Hooray.
PC. That's all that matters.
no, thing is though, dude, LR Modding delivered a 5 million poly, what is that, N500C. So it was completely unusable, and it still had square wheels on it.
It was way overscaled.
And it was
It
yeah,
did not
it was,
have square wheels.
Did it?
Those
Oh,
wheels
shit.
are 250,000 pounds a piece.
Oh my god.
What was it again?
An N500
NC.
N500C.
Oh, the drill, the new drill. Okay,
Yeah, the
gotcha.
CCS drill.
the tank on the
Yep.
I'd hate to have to fill that motherfucker up all the time. Whew.
I would hate to have to.
Jesus.
I'd hate to use a 5 million poly model in my map. And you just look at that thing, dude. I know some people say poly count doesn't count, but nobody's ever delivered something 5 million poly. I don't think. That's like that's like 3 maps. No, sorry, that's like.
Did he
that's like
do it on?
10
Was it? If like, can he do it on? What was it? What's that? Everybody tried to model off of? It was like sketch.
Some SketchUp.
Oh, that'll do
Yeah.
it. That'll do it. That'll make your poly.
Look at my new truck I made.
That'll make
Looks
your
like
model
something I
5
did on
million
Etch and Sketch.
No, Tyson, I've seen a pickup truck. It was a Cat Eye Duramax, and it was like 9.5 million.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's like
truck mods don't count
1.2
because those guys
gigs
just
for the
love to.
truck.
Those guys love to just
It's got a
ruin
lot of
your frame
options.
rate.
Yeah,
But it's got so many options. I like when they say that.
it's the fucking wheels. That's the main problem.
Got
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh, don't worry, we got enough John Deere
60-inch
wheels to swap
rims
one
on
of
it.
those things. We got more than enough John Deere wheels to put on those. Jono's got us covered. All right. Hey Cody, go ahead and ask your question, but I'm on the Discord from time to time all day. You can just if you drop a message to the Discord, I'll likely see it and reply, unless somebody beats me to it. Hey King May, how's it going, man?
King May's here?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Fucking King May, he's my fucking dad.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Figuratively, not literally.
Okay, I just
Bro.
I wasn't sure.
King, I fucking love you.
I didn't know you could manually touch up an AO bake with a brush.
Why would you touch an AO bake? It's kind of weird.
I don't know, man.
That's us.
Yeah.
Just
I
kink
know,
shame me.
fuck
How wide is a Cyclo Air 800? Is that an 8-row then, or how does that work with the model numbers? Jesse, you just gotta buy Discord Nitro or resize the file. I can't wait to see what you bought though. Using a fence post as a GPS. Hey, there's guys out there with 1760s using fence posts as GPS. Logan, 1760 goes way back. I'm gonna say early 90s. Yes, King May, the Triticale will drop as grass when you have green mowing on. No, Cody, we actually have a channel in the Discord for asking questions about Mercer, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. Alright, Kyle, I'll see you on the next stream then, man. That's good to hear, King May. Yeah, that's Chad. Out of cab veins? I don't understand what that means. Oh, out of cab view. Oh, you want to see out of the cab? Oh. Sorry. Yeah, that's what it looks like outside the cab. It's kind of awkward to drive with the steering wheel outside of the cab, though. What aren't you paying for, Jesse? GPS? Hey, Logan, there's actually an old new idea, I think it was corn picker out there in FS19. Somebody could convert. I can't wait to see what you picked up if you're shrinking it into 2 parts. Hey King, you can ask your questions over in in the Discord. I got a channel for Mercer support. Otherwise, if it's a pretty simple question, I can answer it as well. Hey Cody, it's a silage pit. It's kind of it's a little bit buggy. It's from the original version of the map, but the way it works with Maze Plus is if it doesn't let you dump anything on it, just dump it in front and then use your loader tractor or your silage blade to push it onto the pad, and then that'll convert it to being whatever you want to put in there. But remember, with Maze Plus, you do have to empty it out completely before you can start adding anything new to it. So if you put earlage on it and you want to switch it, you have to clear it off completely. And there's a button you have to press to switch it. You bought a disc? Was it the 12 row and the fence row? International Harvester 3588. No, I'm not going to mow those little bits. Guys around here leave those all the time. I'm just not very good at turning. I think I have to bring the mower in, maybe? I'm not much on mowing. If any of you guys got any recommendations how to avoid those, I think I have to bring the mower in or just swing a little bit wider. Why didn't you buy the 12 row in the fence row? Or 12, no, not 12 row, the 12 foot in the fence row. Yeah, it's a silage pit, Cody. All right, let's see if we can mow this. Let's see if we can get around this without missing. That's how you do it. Here's just cheaper. Probably needs less work too. I have heard of the John Deere 4000 Logan, but I'm not sure what the deal with those was. They called them a runner. I'm assuming that they were just lightweight tractors designed to be fuel efficient for moving stuff back and forth. All right. I'm muted again.
Did you put them really close to the center? You probably have to space them out, put them at the edges. Move those nodes all the way to the edges.
Alright, so when I get to the ends of my headlands here, I guess I don't know if they're still called the headland and mowing or what, but when I turn around there, I guess apparently I've been doing it wrong. I gotta slow down and just take my time so I don't end up with all these missed spots.
BTO.
You know, all the guys around here, if you look at their hayfields, oh, I missed it again. They have missed spots in every corner.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Take down the
Same.
There we go. Oh, okay. That's gotta swing wider. I'll get this down to a science.
Yeah, probably just putting 4 invisible wheels, one at each corner of the disc would definitely keep it level.
I think I just put them. The front one is on the left and the back one's on the right. Though it's like it worked.
International Harvester 3588. I am gonna start going back and forth in a minute here. I was just doing as many round and round passes as possible because I am gonna bail this. If I was gonna forage harvest it, I would definitely be doing longer passes. Cody, every cattle barn's set to hold 200. Just I didn't want to set them lower for the smaller ones because in case you just wanted to pack it full of heifers.
I want to pack Wade full of heifers.
That's weird.
That is definitely weird.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta fix the animate. Oh, I guess it does work. Not well. I guess I need to.
Wade, you don't work well.
Do that first. There we go. I gotta get RIMs because you know they're Bluetooth right now.
American
Wireless wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kyle, I think a lot of guys here use the side mount mowers. I think that's why I
No.
see so many fields with miss spots in them. But I was
I got
told by
wireless brain cells.
a cattle ranch that I need to mow in spirals, so I started doing that. But then it doesn't really make sense as to why you'd have a center pivot mower. Just mow the entire field in a spiral. But this field is definitely a lot larger than I thought it was, so I don't think that I'm going to take the time to mow the rye. I think I'm going to harvest the rye and get the straw out of it and pack that little barn at where I keep my heifers full of straw instead, or even cash crop it, or cash crop the corn stalks.
Guess what time it is? It's time for Chad to start a new project, not finish it and delete it later.
Okay.
Well, then get started on it. Hopefully it's a
I will.
1765.
It starts with an Alice and it ends with Chalmers.
Oh boy.
And it also includes a 190 XT.
Was that the successor to the D21?
No.
Okay. I don't know much about Alice history.
It might be. Well, no, I don't think it is.
King May wants to know if you're done with that quick trip, whatever that is.
Oh.
The gas station.
Oh,
That's what I
I
thought.
seen it in a map. Hold on.
Oh, it
I
is
gotta think
gas
about
station,
it.
isn't it?
Up like a beer?
Oh my god, Hold on.
I don't think he's old enough for that.
I've seen it in a map.
Half
Hold on.
of us aren't.
I am silent.
Oh yeah, but you're talking to a bunch of kids.
Yeah. No, it's not as bad as last night, though. Trust me.
Oh, dude,
You're right.
those weren't kids. Those were just demons.
They were like,
Oh, those kids.
I think they just came out of the, well, hell.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, those kids.
I know. I know what map it's on, but it's on Tennessee River Valley, which not many people have.
I have it.
What anarchy?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
really
was
look like
deleted there.
Tennessee Valley to me.
Whoever leaked it deleted it apparently.
From
According to
Tennessee.
Austin.
It was a controlled leak.
Controlled
A
leak.
control leak? What?
What the hell's a controlled
Pretty
leak?
much.
Like a jumbo shrimp. Maybe one of those.
It was leaked, but you can't find it anymore.
It's still a leak, no matter what. It's still, yeah.
Right, but it wasn't as bad as a leak as some things are.
Well, right until somebody says something or cries about something, then they'll put it back out there again.
Sure.
Yeah, what he said.
hmm What the
Well, I mean,
dog
all
doing?
you gotta do is someone, oh, we could just do it again, hey, we'll go right back at it again.
Alright, got wheels now. Non Bluetooth.
Logan, that sounds like a really good story, and I want to hear it. I want to know how a house ends up in a field. Like, was the house already there? Or did the house end up in the field? Like,
The fucking what?
yeah, you said you had
I
that.
can't believe we're
sounds
not in
like
Kansas
Tornado
no
Alley.
more.
Yeah, did a tornado put it there?
Twist would be like.
Alright, so that's gotta go on the inside.
They're gonna revamp
Oh,
that
cow.
movie. This
No,
would be
that's the same
cool.
cow.
Pretty sure I lifted the mower too early there. Hey Cody, this is definitely the map to do silage on, if you ask me.
Oh,
Unless you want to do like really large scale stuff, then it's not. Fields are a little small for a self-propelled, I think.
He's still
Well,
good, I'm gonna guess.
I guess I own a pretty large field here.
Be nice for the New Holland one, the little one.
Yeah,
I'd be going for it.
I can't believe how big this field was, dude. I bought this with the Triticale.
Got some big ones in there.
I know. I
About middle way there. Pretty big.
I'm gonna start twerking this model up. Probably the worst way I could put it, but yes.
Kyle, I've always wanted to see the museum. They have a
Oh, yes,
museum
there's
there.
Tennessee Valley. Forgot about it. Control.
Got all these polygonish models, and I'll never think about fuck. No, this isn't a polygonish model. It's just a stupid one.
So it's a polygonish model.
He puts them out
I
there
don't
real
mind my
quick,
little
though,
polygonish models.
sometimes.
I mean, they're polygonish. I mean,
This one's
Pretty
okay.
polygonish.
It's Coda Mulcher. Like, what else? What can you do bad about it?
Like, were you able to fill them, King May? Like, it sounds like you're missing you might be missing all the Maze Plus extensions, because you have the CCM extension and the Forage extension. Those are what control the new types of silage. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, unless you mean you can't fill them. Because if you can't fill them, then you just gotta line this forage blower up a little bit better. You select 3 when you head the map up. So, is it showing anything in the silo? Nick, that's a lot of forage harvester for 3 acres. The silos aren't specific on what you can put in them. They're specific on well, only the corn silos are specific. You can put haylage and corn silage in the same silo if you want, but you have to have Maze Plus running. Did Spimpy hop off? It's just us. When people leave, I don't hear it because I have streamer mode on.
forgot that
Oh,
existed.
that's why I don't hear stuff at the time because my OBS is open.
For sure, I have mine turned on.
It'd be easier if you sent a screenshot in the Mercer support channel, man. It would help us figure it out better. Because just going back and forth like this, we might not solve it as fast as we could with just a screenshot.
This is the Mercer support hotline. How may I assist you?
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of cows. I guess 3 acres is a decent amount of silage. I mean, the other day I was arguing with somebody about There were a bunch of vegans were saying
Or what, the zoo?
beef farming wasn't sustainable, and I basically proved like how far an acre of corn silage would go. So I can only imagine what you'd get off a year of haylage off of 3 acres. It'd be enough to feed at least a few cows for a couple of years.
I don't know about that.
That's a weird issue, King May. It sounds like, did you sell the land at all? Because the silos are attached to the land.
Big Macs for bigger men.
Oh, nothing like a closed bridge in Ontario, right? Jesse, they've ripped out not perfectly good bridges, but kind of semi-important bridges. They've ripped them out, or they just completely closed the road because nobody lives on it. You think the township would just fix them, but
Bridge matter lives too.
okay, I'm gonna need to see the pictures of what you just did to this poor disc.
Huh?
Oh, Jesse said a 14-foot disc went across a road up a fairly large and steep hill side, through a plowed field, down a non-maintained road, across a closed bridge with a cracked foundation, and onto a trailer with no wheels.
Mad respect for that guy.
Anything to get a good deal, right?
You have the testicles to do that. You are a different level. I mean, that's just a different level of fuck you, please.
I don't think that he actually broke any laws because it's technically farm equipment. It was free.
I know,
it was
but like
free.
that's just that's the biggest middle finger to everyone else in the town.
Yeah, I think that might be illegal though.
I think the
Just
bridge
got
part would have been
paid.
illegal, but the rest of it, I think, is perfectly fine because it's farm equipment.
You know what? Fuck this bridge. Tractor time.
Probably used his truck. I'll have to look at the pictures. It's in the off-topic channel, but I haven't been able to go over there and click yet.
Damn old fucking Dodge. Fucking Dodge.
Oh, he used his truck with a Dodge. Unit convert shouldn't conflict with the silos, though, because Global Company forces you to use metric anyways. Jesse and I are both well aware that the police don't patrol gravel roads because then they have to watch the car at the end of the shift.
I thought we were backwards. We at least got paved roads.
Oh, we have paved roads. It's just a lot of the country roads are gravel, and the police are responsible.
That's what I'm saying. Ours are like when I went to like Tennessee and Kentucky are actually pretty good on their back roads. They're all paved, surprisingly. So when I went to Iowa or something, like it's all gravel. Like what the?
I'd say it's
we
a
talk
good.
about us being backwards.
I'd say it's a good 60%.
You know?
Yeah, I'd say it's a good 60% of the roads here are paved back roads.
Which I kind of understand because y'all get snow all the damn time. You can't. They don't.
It's just,
you know, they're gonna break and everything.
Exactly. It's too much to maintain them. Oh, Adam, the best is when the municipality grades the road or puts new gravel down, and they put it on so thick that you're just driving along, and all of a sudden you feel like you're gonna die because the gravel's so loose, and it's just like, how am I supposed to do 130 down this?
Oh yeah, because
What are
that's
you doing?
you're supposed to.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Well, that's what a gravel road's for. I mean, just.
Damn, what's going on?
Hey Amy, I'm glad you enjoyed the 80/30 series. Yeah, I like I said, I was kind of disappointed in myself when I did that it took me 2 years, but I'm glad people liked it in the end there. I know there's been, between the time I started and the time I released it, a lot of other ones, but I think overall for the ones that are public, mine was the best. I mean,
I haven't even looked at it yet.
none of the other ones had turn signals on the cab roof.
Oops.
Well, people just don't want to put the work in sometimes, right? What are these rookie numbers? Are you kidding me, Jesse? I barely do 80 on this gravel road these days. When I had my Cherokee, I used to send it down them, though.
Just gonna send her.
Alright, this thing must have an error.
Oh, that makes sense, Cody. If he was missing the Global Company mod, dude, that would cause issues.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh.
167 in a Focus on gravel roads.
What? Why though? Like,
I don't know. It's the old school days. What do you expect?
Yeah, a Focus.
We're talking.
Is it one of them old Focus that? One of the old Focus, like the belt came down on you?
I don't know, but we're talking kilometers an hour though, so 100 miles per hour.
Oh, still.
Yeah, still that's flying.
They're pretty.
Thanks, King May. I'm glad you're enjoying the tractor, man. Speaking of tractor man, where's Tractor Man 6430 been? Oh, he must be working the fields right now.
God damn it, my dad keeps showing me garden tractors that we're looking into buying. We got too many.
My dad just bought a 112 today for $200.
Fuck, we're Jacobson people. We got 3 of them.
I don't even know what it... Oh, I've never seen a Jacobson
you know
garden tractor. But I've seen he's got a zero turn out back that's scrap at his place.
If you know what a zero, if you know what like the Jacobson Chiefs are, okay, hold on. Put it this way: do you know like Ford white Minneapolis Mowing garden tractors? Have you seen those?
I've seen the Ford ones.
Jacobson is the maker of all those tractors. That's
Oh,
the base
oh,
model.
you're talking about lawnmowers. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
garden
I got
tractors.
our
Yeah,
actual. We have
lawnmower.
a front lawnmower. It's a Jacobson. I thought you was talking about like an actual person.
I fucking love lawnmowers. They're cool as shit.
This
And
one's so
I live
fat.
on 5/8 of an acre in the middle of the city, so kind of helps.
Straight pipe the Jacobson.
Hell of a farm
Is
there.
it got a
Oh,
Kohler
fuck.
141 in it or whatever they're called?
It's got a 2.4. I have a 2.41 and a 1A1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got a Caputo.
10 and an 8.
Yeah, straight pipe 'em.
I got a Caputo in ours.
Dude, we got a fucking. I might send you an image of one, but it's called a rug carpet mower, and this thing, it's
I got
4
one of those.
horsepower. They're so fucking tiny.
Carpet mower.
Oh no, I'm gonna say they're badass. They have a 25-inch mower deck.
Oh boy.
I'm thinking about straight piping that because it literally has a
Hell
lawnmower engine on it.
Hey Cody, the
That'd
Mace
be
Plus
so
stuff
cool.
is all in the in-game mod hub. All 3 parts of it.
What is going on with this thing?
There you go, Tyson. Send DMs.
Just make sure you have the bail barns, Cody. Otherwise, you can't add them later. You have to start the save game with them. Oh, dude, I don't have my phone on me. Otherwise, I can't check Discord. That's why I haven't been able to check people's messages.
Fuck!
I know. I started this. I started this stream just not even prepared at all.
I'm gonna go get your phone for you. Don't worry.
Well, after you done put a message saying you weren't going to stream today.
I know that kind of shot myself in the foot, but
I
she,
thought-
Yeah, 'cause they yelled at
my
you and
fiance
told
is
you
like,
to
"Why don't you
stream."
just go do a 3-hour stream?" So here I am.
You
Wait,
know,
have I got this more? Yeah, okay.
Williamson.
You listened to her for once.
For once, the only time. Write it down. It's going in the
Okay.
history books.
Wait, so what is that you're mowing? Is that like just a different grass type?
No, it's Triticale.
What is that? They're like
A hybrid of wheat and
Kind of
rye.
like
No, it's
Yeah,
yeah. Hybrid of wheat and rye, kind of like wheat, kind of not. It's
Mhm.
imagine
like
wheat, but your
and,
straw density was like 3 times as high.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they mow it for forage, is because it's just like really,
so much
really
straw.
thick.
Drink straw.
Mobile
You should mow
aid.
that stuff you missed right there.
No. No
You
point.
just not miss
down
it.
here, you don't see much of it down here in the south.
They're starting to do it here. Like I think this is rye here. You can see how much taller this grows than wheat. I wish you would have asked before I finished. Yeah, this is rye. See how tall this is? And then the Triticale is a little bit thicker, but the rye and Triticale give really good yields in terms of forage. I think this is across the road. Okay, this is wheat. See the height difference? See how short the wheat is, Wade?
Looks the same. I think the wheat's just thinner. I think.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
throw
also
it
the
up.
Triticale is also thicker, but no, the Triticale's taller. See, I'm crouching. So let me go over to the wheat and crouch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Triticale's taller and thicker.
You learn something new every day.
Why are you concerned about that 4440, Jesse? It's not idling. I had it revved right up. I forgot to idle it down.
That gas engine, that V8 gas engine it has in it.
King May, I haven't tried the grind bean meal in a while, but it should work. I'll grind some up right now. Yeah, I'm just. Oh, you had me worried for a second there, Jesse. I thought I was gonna run out of fuel on stream again. It's like every other stream, run out of fuel. It's my thing. I was gonna mow the rye down, but when I saw how much Triticale we got out of that one field, there's no point.
Running out of fuel hits different, especially when you're like pissed off.
Running out of fuel hits different, especially when the one guy that was in the chat, I think it was Logan, ran out of fuel. He's 6 miles from home and had to walk home.
Oh, I remember that. That
Yeah, he
was
was in the middle
that
doing
was yesterday,
tillage.
right?
No, that was Friday, I think. I think it was Friday.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
one of them.
Friday.
I was in the
that
basement.
was hilarious. I don't know if he's still watching or not.
Damn, that's a feels bad moment right there.
Yeah, King May, you don't have to turn it on, but you definitely have to get the swing out auger. The loading auger should be on N. Your O should open the unload auger. The input auger should be on N.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, Cody, this map is really good for performance. I turned down the view distance on everything, so you don't have to worry about random things causing lag.
What in the fuck just happened to my camera and blender? A little scary.
This is Donald filling the tractor with fuel close. Oh my god, Jesse. You can sit here in my Discord and just tell all kinds of stories of the wild stuff you've done. But I think the disc thing tops it. At least for recent stuff. I ran out of fuel in American Truck Simulator and coasted all the way to the gas station, only to stop 2 feet short and had to crank my starter to get the get the truck to the fuel island. Cattle Ranch witnessed it.
That is a rip. Oh fuck.
I wish I was. Cattle Ranch says everyone says I should stream ATS because it goes pretty bad. It's pretty entertaining.
If you've rolled a unit 3 times and it's at 98% damage and still drove it, I can respect it.
I've never damaged my truck that bad.
I've rolled a heavy hull. If you would think that such a long, heavy load, it would not budge.
Oh, that would make too much sense, dude.
Give me a T680 sleeper, and I'll fuck it up. I'm talking bad. I'm talking that thing went over a guardrail. You ain't seeing it. It's gone.
What about a little Tikes 4-wheeler?
Hey, B. Lindner. No, you can keep them outside. Just a word of advice though is do not don't add 2 types of straw to an animal pen at the same time. Make sure you run it out completely before you fill it before you add any new types of straw. Otherwise, it won't take any. The straw will get maxed out, and you won't be able to add any, and they won't use any. It'll be bugged out.
That's interesting.
Hey, King May, that's awesome that you're doing the map and promoting it for me. Do you have? I guess you do your own channels, or you have your own channel where you do your own videos. I should say. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check out your videos sometime, man. I'm so bad at talking tonight. So bad at talking in general.
King does YouTube and Twitch streams. It's pretty fritting cool.
He plays the Grant Hilbert.
Play with it, Grant Hilbert.
Oh, I didn't know you played with Grant.
Oh, that's a nice looking Nerf better.
I know, right? You missed
Ah.
it. You missed it, dude. I was actually using it like you suggested I did. I'm just gonna start renting a new manure. I have so many to test for people. I'm just renting a new one every so many seasons. I'll just rent a new one, and eventually I'll just go back to using the New Holland. Until Jonah sends me his New Holland, in which case I'll just trade out my New Holland for his.
The New Holland was too small.
Yeah, it's smaller than that, so it's kind of a downside.
But I think the actual like fill capacity is like the same as the New Holland right now. I get to change.
No,
it.
it's not. It's like it's like way bigger, and I like it for that. It's the perfect
Right.
size. It's
Oh, you're
just-
using that Black Sheep's mini loader. It's cool.
Yeah, it works for what it does. I will replace it eventually with something different, but
I don't like the Trelleborg tires on it.
no. But I mean, it fills the gap on my farm, and I like it for that.
There's no perfect in between. There's no. I don't know how to put it. There's no small American wheel loaders. like good American telehandlers, or even loaders at that.
Exactly. Like I'm eventually gonna try and use that electric Weedman to replace that John Deere skid steer probably. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I thought it'd be cool to use that thing.
I mean,
Just
I
for
could
going
send you the
that.
link to the older one. That's
Is it even smaller? I just see something. I just want something for just like a yard tractor, like for going in that barn and moving the bales. When I do store bales in there, I store them in that barn.
Teleskid.
if you went and grabbed your phone, there's 2 pictures of it in DMs.
Yeah, but I have to go look for my phone.
Yeah, well, I'll call it for you. Don't worry.
Apparently, it was a small cat loader. You like it when they're
You'll-
bugged out because then you don't have to add any. Well, that's just cheating at them.
Dude, I was thinking about a cat telehandler would be sweet. There was one made. It's so poopy.
The Bobcat
Dude.
telehandler had so much potential too.
Well, machine auto.
Yeah, you got Casper driving that thing.
Like the cat telehandler, all it needs is the shine of the shoes and a sip of the booze. It's golden. Okay, it just needs a little bit of work.
Well, hold on.
I think it was made by Winston, so.
Oh, I'm not touching that. Hey Jesse, if he has a 460, you think he'd just carry an entire tank of fuel in the back of his truck bed?
Have to.
And no problem, B. Lindner. If you have any other questions, just ask, man. I hope that's not drying, because I don't need hay. I need to wrap this.
I haven't even gammed one thing on a project, and yet I'm looking into another one.
Maybe you should finish a couple projects first.
No, fuck that. That's for pussies.
God.
Real men have 7 open projects just sitting in their downloads folder.
Damn, I only have like 5.
Damn, I bet you have your goals in life set too.
I do. Alright. Let's guess we'll rake this up and maybe we'll even bail it on this stream.
Black boys. How is this loader set up?
It is.
It just works.
It's different.
It's just built different. That's a fork. That's another fork. Fork me in the earth. Why is there so many I3Ds in this thing?
Why did they pull the license again, Jesse? I know you told me, but I forgot already.
Oh, this thing is
What are you working on anyways? Other than that Weedman.
I'm looking into this cat real quick, and
See why I said I wouldn't touch it?
no,
Oh.
it's not that. It's pretty much, it was a straight convert from 17, but it's not. It's doable. If I did it, I'd cut a lot of projects, and I would shorten like 3 projects. Which I'm looking into it. It would definitely be a project for the ages, but I don't know if a guy who can't even do fucking correct color configurations can do.
Yeah, I don't mess around with Winston's mods.
I don't think it's a Winston mod. I think it's some fucking.
Oh.
It might be a French guy. Hold on, let me check Marcos.
Is it a construction telehandler? And
Yeah, it's
oh, okay.
it's the one with like the stabilizers in the front.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of the construction modders are actually from France.
It's that TGS group, I believe.
I think that's the guys that do all the construction stuff. I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah, it was Winston. No, FT modding converted to FS17 by Winston. Why was it converted to 17?
Oh boy, he probably just wrote the wrong wrong game down.
Right. It doesn't look horrible. It is kind of.
Chad,
It's
stream
out
it.
there, but I think it's just a JCB reskin, I believe.
Chad, stream it so I can see.
Hey,
No. I remember.
hey Jesse. I don't know why anybody would buy a Kubota in the first place. To be honest, I honestly don't think they're that good. I mean, their smaller stuff is, but like I've never seen anybody using their large stuff ever. I know.
It could be
Oh, go ahead.
doable.
DS Downham had they had a demo day where they demoed all of the Hagen Kubota at a guy's field on my way to work. But that was about the only time I've ever seen a big Kubota tractor actually in a field. But I think you said it's the same as a versatile Nemesis. Oh yeah, I forgot they made skid steers and the side by sides. Those are popular, and the lawnmowers obviously.
Hmm. It's a big texture. I don't think I'm gonna do it now.
This field's gonna take forever to rake.
So this mod is just a giant texture.
That makes yeah. So that goes up to what, 250 horsepower? It's like a 7R competitor or a 6R competitor.
Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something might be cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I invest so much time into it, if it's gonna.
Yeah, if it's a construction telehandler, it wouldn't really be that good on a farm anyway, would it?
I mean, you
Oh.
see quite a few of these cats with the stabilizers. Like,
I
know there's
messed
the
up.
people who, like the people who have like the big ass bale stacks. It's good for like taking bales down.
Oh yeah, because they got a longer reach than the farm ones.
Right, they're double booms.
Yeah.
I mean, you see them on the farms quite a,
Jesse, all of the new dealers look so fancy. Like they just built a new case dealer outside of Stratford. It looks fancy. I think it's mostly due to the fact that the original one was so small.
Oh, wait a minute. So I know JCB manufactured the cats, and if I did one of the agricultural cats, all I have to do is reskin a JCB.
Well, there you go.
I think I might do that.
Kind of tempted to get a wheel rake because this is gonna take too long.
Yeah, I'll worry about that later.
Oh no, it's Stratford Farm Equipment, Jesse. But Delta bought the New Holland dealers around me. The one on the way to London and the one between here and Stratford. They bought those up, and then there's another Delta one out in, I can't remember where it was. I was driving. It was in the middle of nowhere, and they have it. That's Delta. And I think the one by Listowel is still Stoltz, I think. Yeah, I can't believe how many dealerships Stratford Farm Equipment owns. Look at there's a tiny town outside of Woodstock called Mount Elgin, and they got a case dealer there, and that was the most surprising thing. Was like there's nothing in that town, but they got a case dealer.
I think I got the right one. Now it would be a newer telehandler, but I'm still fine with that.
So where's your closest Stratford Farm Equipment case dealer, Jesse? That's wild how like the dealer closest to me just became the one that started to buy them all out. Oh, you got it right out of Stratford. Oh my god, that's a hell of a drive with a 16-row planter. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Too bad you didn't get your buddy to move that disc for you, eh?
There's a flame in my heart that I want to do this, but I don't. Because it's going to be a fat pain in the ass.
Well, guys, in about 6 hours, I'll find out what Giant thinks of my submissions to the in-game mod hub.
What are you submitting?
Oh, I submitted that Coon manure spreader. Do I have to credit the guy for the prefab, or like how does that work? It didn't say I had to, so I'll find out the hard way, won't I? Who's your buddy, Jesse? If I don't know, my brother probably does. No, I've never heard of them. I'll have to ask my brother. He probably knows. I was expecting you to say somebody you went to school with or something.
Another thing that the FS community needs, and it'd be kind of cool, is a backhoe.
Somebody did one. Well, okay, so NMC did one, but somebody did a JCB one.
The JCB one, there's been so many versions of it, and there's no real solid good one still. I know that Wood Meadow Farms did the cats.
Oh yeah.
You know, Wood Meadow Farms.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I think.
Right.
Jesse, as soon as you said big dairy farmer, I automatically assumed they were Dutch, anyways. There's a Massey Backhoe in the game.
What?
Yeah, I know. Peter J had started on one, but I didn't know that he actually finished it. Unless there's a different Massey one.
There's the Massey 86, which is like the tractor with the backhoe, which I believe that was in old school farming.
I never saw that. I don't have much of a purpose for that stuff. I just thought it'd be cool to have something different to push snow with.
Right. Well, I mean, I think backhoes are cool because you see them in quite a few farm operations, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of Dutch pig farmers too, Jesse.
Hey Shane, how you doing?
I'm doing
Hey, Shane.
fine.
So I'm thinking about starting a new project, Shane.
For the, I don't know, is this like the 5th project this week?
Now we're going on like 10 now.
No, I saw one of those like the other day working on the bridge over by the yard.
I'm thinking about either making this one, which is the big construction one, or just reskinning a JCB. Both are very prone to happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Maybe.
finish off or finishing stuff.
Hey Jesse,
Like,
you're gonna
finish
have
yourself
to
with
sometimes
something.
show me what the big beef operations look like down there, because I want to kind of replicate one for a future project. Like, do they just use a bunch of monoslopes, or are they all like old school barns still, or what's the deal there? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of beef operation would use random monoslope, and if they'd have multiple monoslopes, or how that works.
Wasn't that mono? It, I don't think he made that public, did he?
Oh, it was leaked because JT Modding leaked it.
Oh, right. Because I remember seeing the mono slope before, but
Yeah. They used freestyle barns? Like, it literally looks like a dairy barn, but they fill it full of beef cattle?
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm guessing I guess they just take over old dairies and just stuff them in there.
Most likely.
And you'd never know by driving by. So in my experience, so usually when I drive by a beef farm, the equipment's usually in rough shape.
Feed tractors are like the fucking
Yeah.
most beat to shit things I've ever seen.
Yeah, they are.
Because, I mean, running PTO, so especially like those big dairy farms where they're running PTO for, 30 minutes every day, twice, and then they just don't care what they look like because it's a feed tractor, right? You don't really care.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
400-yard long barn? Holy fuck, Jesse.
Holy shit.
God yum.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn more about this and then send the pictures to Smebby so that we can get one made up.
That would be a cool ass map.
500 yards. Yeah, we don't have beef operations like that here. The guys that do beef here are small operations. They're usually dairies, old dairies, and they're just like tie style barns, and they just put a bunch of concrete walls up. Northland Gamer, I did edit the realistic cedar mod. I keep forgetting. I gotta add short season soybeans, and then I'm gonna release my edit of it. I just always forget. I'll probably end up doing that this week if I remember. I'm sure I'll remember to do it once I need to plant short season soybeans. Well, that's the beauty of a freestyle. You just add another section to it. Jonah, I'm not gonna stream and fine. But now how do I know how fast I'm going, or if my input's lowered, or what time it is, or if I'm almost out of fuel?
Oh, dude, Tyson, after the stream, I gotta show you these, I've had these Morton Sheds sitting in my mod folder forever. They're not actual placeables, they're prefabs. And these things are cool.
Oh, I want to see these.
What are they?
Morton Sheds. I have 3 different ones.
You show
I
me
have
right
a
now.
super large one for like big fucking farms, like a 400-yard dairy kind of operation. I have a smaller, almost like it'd be a good barn to store hay and stuff like that in. And then I have like this hobby one, like a hobby shed type one. They're cool.
Jesse, I really want to see this, these Ontario beef farms, because they don't look anything down there. They don't look anything like they do up here. Up here, they just, like I said, they take over barns like what I've got on my setup here, wherever I got right over there, and they just put up concrete walls and whatnot. And yeah, it's just like a feedlot kind of thing. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Jackson.
Wait.
How's it going, man? Stream is starting to slow down for a bit there, and then it sped up again in terms of viewership. I think people are starting to slowly go to bed.
Yeah. I don't have school till Wednesday, but I know a lot of people are going back. This is like my spring break. I get 2 days.
Oh, I have spring break too.
You get 2 days for spring break?
Yeah, our school doesn't, like, our school gets out early, compared to others, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
My school gets out around like 4 o'clock.
I think he means in the year, not the time.
Yeah.
In the game or real life, Jackson? Because it's definitely not that warm here.
Over here, it's 52 right now over here.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Okay. In Celsius here, I think it's like 12 degrees right now, maybe. It's the high was 14. I was outside without a coat on, for once.
I'm gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna mess with the model in the 7030 series, and if I find out if you could do, I'll tell you.
What are you gonna do the model?
So,
Oh, the lights?
I'm just gonna, yeah, the lights. I'll do a few other things. Now that I actually know what I'm doing.
Oh, what if we just took the lenses off the 8030? They're clear.
That's what I'm probably gonna do.
Alright, you mess around with it. I've got the wheel configs done. Two of us can get this thing done. We could probably have it done by the end of April. If we tried.
See, but if you do it my way, you'll have it done in like 3 days, but it'll suck.
Yeah. No, I just mean I'll take the stuff you're modeling and then I'll get Rooster to fix my fenders. I separated them all so you can animate them to widen them, but then they sit too low and I'm too afraid to lift them up. I'll try lifting them up first, see if I can fix them that way.
I gotta find the updated version of this. I just go download them on there.
So wait, it's 1,000 yards, Jesse, or they made a duplicate? Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and try to model some thingy for the clamp doors or something.
Oh, you pretty much just have to assemble them out of the pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonah, that makes too much sense. I have a fuel gauge, I just don't know how accurate it is.
I thought you were talking about the actual Jonah.
It is Jonah.
Oh, that's Jonah?
Yeah, it's Jonah.
Oh, it is.
Well, there you go, King May. I wonder if the issue is because the 4440 has N bound to open the window or the door or something. I guess I could probably get this field done on the stream tonight, and then we'll bail it up on Friday. Probably end up wrapping it though another day. Probably Saturday because chances are it's gonna be a pain to collect all these bales.
Oh, there's nothing even behind the lights on the 7030. I thought there would at least be like.
No, I didn't think there was either. The model is so like terrible in all honesty, but it's all we got for a 7030.
Well, there was a new one released on the in-game on, but I don't think it's very good.
I have it, dude. It's awful. It's worse.
Oh yeah, the 7020 too. Because I was looking
at those. It's worse, dude. The only thing I'd take from it is the grill.
Well, I'm saying we should do the 7020 series.
Oh yeah, all you have to do to do the 7020 is just swap the cab roof and swap the hood. And away you go. That's it. All right, Jesse, I'll take a look at it. I'm assuming you put it in real life farming or off topic. I have the lobby channel open because that's where Spammy posted those planners.
Medium fragments. God, 79.
Whoever did these animations did an excellent job. Things are perfect.
Your stream is not loading.
Is it not?
It's no, it's just for me.
Oh.
Wait, the community center.
Hey, I know the 7020, the 7020 hood is a weak.
It's what?
It's a little bit different.
It
on
is
the
different.
7020.
You'd have to get an entirely new hood and grill, and then
Probably just
and the top of the cab is different too. It's close. It's exactly the same as the 8020 series or 7010 series, as far as I understand. Except no, it's closer to the 8020 because it doesn't have lights up there at all.
hmm
Oh, I can't. The lobby didn't scroll down. 1 second, Jesse. I'll just scroll down right now. Oh, you're right. That does look just like a. That looks just like a freestyle. Huh. That's a good idea, Jackson. So I've probably passed beef farms that look like that, not realizing that they're not dairies. Just
They
thinking
made
that
those,
thinking this
didn't
entire time that it's all dairy, and turns out it's beef. But given my location
Okay.
in Ontario, it probably is all dairy.
they made those two drives as well then.
They made two-wheel drive what?
7020s.
Yeah, only the 77 and 7820, I believe. I know the 79
Yeah.
either series was never two-wheel drive.
Was there a 76?
No, only 77,
No.
78, 79.
The model's actually missing. The 7030 model's missing. There's a few slits in the hood. It's
Really?
missing. Yeah. It's right in front of the engine opening. There's supposed to be some slits in the hood there.
I kind of have your stream pulled up, but it's like minimized. But if you can show me on a picture what they look like, yeah, that's
I don't
it'll have to be a
think
big
so.
picture because it's minimized.
No. Right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice those.
I can try to get some up out of this because it has the
You can try, otherwise Rooster would be the guy to ask.
my obviously amazing modeling and model working skills.
There's a guy down the road from me, Jesse, that his entire farm is hoop barns. His sheds, his barns, everything, hoop barns. Is this thing out of fuel?
Oh, you know what? Your front grid on this isn't even see-through. Just like laid over it.
Wait, what?
On the tractor?
Yeah.
There's no holes for the front grid. It's just laid on top of the hood.
I didn't even know they had a grid in the top. Oh my god, dude, that thing's a disaster.
I don't know, they may not. Let me check. Yeah, they do. Just needs a hole. I can probably believe that. Could do that.
That would work. If you need any help, Rooster is just as interested in the project as you are. Thanks, Jackson. Northland Gamer, I think that they are, they're for feedlots. There's some hoop barn dairies around me, Jesse. Oh, I guess it's only one. It's not really a hoop barn, it's just like a canvas barn. It's like it looks like a freestall, but the entire, everything from the foundation up is just canvas. My brother's old boss did that. He bought all of his forage harvesters. He's got 2 forage harvesters and a backup. They all came from Italy. It's just cheaper to buy it there. Okay, I have not seen that, Jesse. That would be interesting to see. But do they put egg tires on like they do on that Russian truck in the game? Because that thing looks so strange. The aggro truck, I guess it's called. Have a good night, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, man. Northland Gamer, it's in Ontario, southern Ontario, in the Wyoming, Ontario area, according to the pictures. Or are you talking about my map here in Mercer County? Because it's Mercer County, Ohio. Oh my, dude, I'd love to see that. Like, are you talking like those weird diamond tread pattern things that they use, like on dunes? Or are you talking like those other ones, the bar tread? Oh man, that would be an interesting tire to try and drive down the road on. Oh yeah, it's Wyoming, Ontario. It's just as barren as Wyoming in the U.S., except they don't have mountains. Bet you'd be a pretty bouncy ride. I don't know what a Velcro suit is. Oh. Yeah, I've never seen a sheep farm before either. I saw some. I see hobby sheep farms around here. But I've never actually seen one. But that's hilarious. I've never heard them called Velcro suits before. The 70-acre pig farm I spent some time growing up on. Jesse had 3-meter. Well, I guess they were probably about 15-foot folding 3-point mounted Vicon.
It's the smack that smiles, smack soul smush.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This video now contains a paid promotion. Kid.
Smack that smiles, smack soul smush. Now, I'm doing some digging in the old, well, I'm digging, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And, I guess this cat telehandler was built off of the New Holland ones, and the New Holland one was made for 19. So if you understand where I'm coming from on this,
I know where you're going with this.
you know, could be a reskin of a New Holland.
That's exactly what I thought. Oh, are you just dumping that hood right over top of it, Wade?
I'm gonna take it in a blender and
Cut the weight off?
Magic.
Oh my.
Only thing I don't like is how low poly this arch is right here. I mean, it's good for console, but if it's on here, like.
Could you take it in a blender and bevel it?
Maybe I'll look at it.
I'm sure Western Iowa Rooster will help you with the blender help you need with this too, right? On my version, I made those lights, the secondary drill lights, I made them an option, so they're not already separated. I can separate those
I
though.
think I separated them on mine. I think I don't know. Hold on. What are the lights like on this? Are these okay? These are actually they aren't great.
Maybe take the lenses off. Put the lenses off the 80/30.
Yeah, because these ones suck too.
Hey, what are the guys who use the Amazon drills and the 3-meter, 3-point cultivators? What are they? Are they dairy farmers or what are they? And what's are those? All those high-speed implements, or what's the deal behind those? Like, why? I know Europe uses them because of the transportation width laws, but why would you ever want to import something like that here, that small, unless you're running small equipment? Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna say one controversial thing. That's it. Europe does shit right.
What?
Their farming is so much more advanced than Americans.
Yeah, they get more yield per acre.
I I think that like have you ever played Euro farming, Diniz? Jason?
I've played
Really?
I've played the game. I played the EU side of the community for so long, and it's so different. Like it does work out like the way.
It's relaxing. It honestly is relaxing.
So I was playing on Mercer though.
Well, yeah, but
You're just trying to promote your own thing. Shut up.
no, Tyson
I think
did.
it's just the look of the maps too, though.
The amount of detail that could get crammed into an EU map,
Oh, it's insane,
but
dude.
yet keep a file size to a minimal.
Yeah,
Even EU modding side is so much more ahead of the Americans. Like, okay, take it this way: a beginning modder for American side of FS19, they're probably gonna go for a truck or an edit of a tractor. EU, they're gonna go for a reskin or a tractor or a map. You know,
yeah.
like they're just in ways they're so much more ahead of us.
They also, for some reason, have way more skills with Blender and stuff, and I never understood that.
They do. They're fucking weird.
Nick, the other thing is they also go over their fields like they'll go over their fields like 3 times more than we do. Like they'll run weeders over them, then they'll spray. Like they put a lot of effort into those 200 acres, and they need to stay afloat there. I think that's the big thing that people don't understand too.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. 3-meter cultivator gang is where it's at.
Oh god.
3-meter modding.
3 centimeter.
Bet you
No.
that was expensive to ship everything back, Jesse. Alright, so I'm gonna get this thing back to the farm and probably call it a night right then and there. Not a whole lot going on tonight. For this, at least. Did you ever make an 80/30T out of the 80/30? Wade?
Not yet.
Okay. I know that. I know Jake
Took a
Miller
break from
tried
that
it.
project. Those tracks are so stupid.
I've never even edited a tractor mod. I don't even know how the wheel config works in those.
Shit, you guys know how to mod? Imagine.
Well, we know you don't know. Huh?
I know.
All for stupid lines in the.
I am working on. I don't know if I told you this yet, Tyson. You know the new Holland S2200 self-propelled chopper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been digging into that. I already got the interior completely rebuilt and all that.
That's pretty cool. Now, was the S2200 sold in North America?
No.
A few of them were. There was more of them in the 1915s, which was the other New Holland reskin of like. I mean, you'll see them. It's just not really common.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jerry. I'm glad you're enjoying the 80/30 series, man. What's your, how do you usually set yours up? Row crop, or, do you set yours on row crop or wide, or what do you do with it?
Mine's EU spec.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, I gotta quickly look at that when you're editing there, Wade. I didn't even think that parts of it were better than the... Oh yeah. Hey,
Not gonna lie, don't
does
really
have the
like the
lines
look
that-
of this tractor.
Really, all I took was this one very small part of the whole hood.
Yeah, and then I would take their grill too, because it's actually see-through.
I don't know why it's gray on here.
Probably needs a custom spec map. Floater duels and a rock box.
Can't go wrong with the good old cock box.
This thing is so put all into one thing, it's gonna take forever to separate.
Oh boy. Couldn't you just... Oh, I was gonna say, couldn't you just like select them all, but I guess it's gonna be a pain. What do you do a lot of big square bales then, Jerry?
Was there one of these trucks made already? Yeah, like a Freightliner FL60 or 70?
I think there was. I could be wrong.
There might be one in 17.
Oh,
'Cause
actually,
I seen someone, I think it was a private edit, or private truck, but it was on Instagram, and this guy used it as a, tandem axle tender truck, and it looked pretty badass.
oh, Jerry, I've always wanted to do the big squares for silage, but the problem is Giants doesn't let you wrap two of them stacked together like they do in real life. They look kind of strange out in the field when there's only one layer. Penta makes field cultivators?
I've never even heard of Penta.
It's a Canadian company.
That's fun. You fuckers across the puddle of Lake Erie.
The puddle? Have you ever heard that?
Well, there's the puddle, and then there's the blimey fucking pond, and then I think there was another name for one.
I've always seen. I thought I've always seen two layers, Jackson. I've never. I always assumed that's what they were, but they could have been egg bags, and I was just a dumb kid. I mean, I wasn't too bright when I was a kid. They could have been egg bags for all I know.
Wait, you're bright now?
Brighter than you.
Yeah.
True.
It doesn't take much though.
I mean, when your future's as bright as a redstone torch, yeah.
A redstone torch.
Minecraft moment.
Minecraft moment, Minecraft sussy. Those are odd. Okay, yeah, I was like, if those are audio loaded, Tyson, you need to calm down.
No, I stacked all those by hand. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Excellent stacking skills. I even got room
Big
here to...
baller moment.
Even got room to walk through here to... Yep. I'm excellent at this.
Those barns are cool as hell.
Wait, is Penta in Quebec? Oh no, they're in Petrolia. And Glencoe's in Ontario as well. Okay, I gotta look these companies up now. Never actually looked up their websites.
That is modding right there.
Hold on, wait, I can't see it. Oh, you're just drawing new lines, aren't you?
Yeah, take a cylinder, stretch it out, and then gotta scale it up this way.
I know we got Salford here. That's a big one too. And then John Deere was obviously in Dane City for almost 100 years, almost. And then they decided, we're just gonna tear the plant down after almost 100 years.
You know how to boolean something? Cause I swore I did, but
No, dude, I haven't got that far in Blender yet. I really need to pay attention to what the other guys
cause like
learn.
I did it and then I didn't do it because I broke it.
I need to finish my macro. That's one thing I need to do.
I bet you there's a really good tutorial out there somewhere.
It's not a hard thing to do. Just you need to go like DM call someone.
Oh,
and just-
Glencoe, Ontario. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna call it a night here. I'll see you guys on Friday. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you guys Friday most likely. If not Friday, I will be streaming on Saturday. Thanks guys, and have a great night.